Hey folks, welcome to my PSN trophy collection update for 2022. This is now the fourth one of these I've done. In the description will be a link to the other three, as well as a playlist with all of them in case you want to go from the very beginning. Something I'm going to do this time that I forgot to do last time is actually show you the overview. I have 50 platinums, nice round number. For comparison, last time I did this, which was about 16 months ago, it was 39. So 245 gold, 607 silver, 2526. I'm going to go back to the point I was at last time, and a fun thing about now being on PS5, we get to see hours played, which is mostly accurate. Starting with Shadow of the Colossus. Last time I hadn't actually platinumed it. I've since platinumed it, made a pretty swell platinum journey video about it. Thoroughly enjoyed playing. Gorgeous game. The environmental storytelling is probably my favorite part. I had a lot of fun just taking solitude moments and creating this nice little sequences of the world passing the boy by. Really nice game. Felt like an adventure. Would recommend it. Can be tricky with the controls. Play it on easy if you must. Dragon Quest XI. I'm not sure if I spoke about this the last time. 70 hours. Oh god, 42 hours in Shadow of the Colossus? 70 hours for Dragon Quest XI, loads of trophies I've not earned, collecting 500 different types of... No, I'm not doing that. I beat the game, I didn't beat the extra end of game boss. I'm satisfied, it was great fun. Looking forward to a new one whenever they decide to get around to it. Astro's Playroom, because I'm now on a PS5. You might notice I have all but one of the trophies. The one I'm missing is the add-on for the... I think there's a speedrun, right? Yeah, I don't know why that's hidden. Total speedrun of 7 minutes or under. Astro's Playroom is the perfect introduction to a PS5 and all that the controller can do. Delightful game. Probably an awful lot of people's first platinum on PS5. God of War, I've covered this before. The reason why it's here again, this is sort of by last played, is because I went back and tried and successfully beat God of War on Give Me God of War difficulty, including the Valkyrie Queen. You can see the hours played, 126. Quite staggering. Hellblade, less than 1 hour played. That is incorrect. I started on PS4 and then finished on PS5. The trophy I'm missing is... It says hidden, it's a collectible thing. Yeah, it's collectibles. I missed, I don't know, one or two. There's no chapter select, so you have to do the entire game again. No. I had a great time with it. I put tape all around my controller on the PS5 to block out the lights. I played in complete darkness, surround sound, complete immersion. Loved it. Very excited about the sequel. Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, 22 hours played. Didn't do any of the DLC, and as for the main stuff, yeah, I beat the main game is what I did. The pirate adventure. I do think it got a bit long in the tooth towards the end. The missions got a bit repetitive and the combat got repetitive, but I was happy to see the end of the story and see how everything concluded. The only Assassin's Creed game I finished. Assassin's Creed is a common question I get for an episode of Platinum Journey. All this collectible stuff, I'm just, not interested. I've played a good bit of 1, never finished it. I played some of 2, never finished it. I've played all of 4, although, you know, there was a couple of points when in older days, I would have just lost interest and stopped as well. But I'm happy I stuck with it. Until Dawn, hours played 4, that's wrong. Again, started on PS4, finished on PS5. A lot of, you make different choices. People die, people live, and that's all the hidden trophy stuff, which you don't even want to look at because it will spoil. In fact, I'm just going to exit out of that. Until Dawn was interesting because I, instead of trying to save everyone, decided really quickly I don't like most of these people and I'm happy to let them die. So the game became not about who am I going to unfortunately lose, it's who am I going to decide can actually live amongst ye bunch of cretins. I found a lot of them annoying. I was like, oh, I would deliberately make wrong choices, hoping some of them would die. And many did. Alien Isolation. I platinumed it. Made a fun episode of Platinum Journey for it. I'm not going to go down through most of these trophies because they're story stuff. And you can now see the descriptions. Yeah, as a fan of Alien, recreating that world, walking through the ship. It's what an Alien fan of 1979 always wanted to play. Highly recommend it. Play it on. It does get a bit long. It's a 20-hour probably. I played it for 31. Probably 20 hours first playthrough and then a second playthrough of 11. If it was a bit tighter as a 15-hour game, it could have been an all-time classic, I think. Uncharted Legacy of Thieves collection. This is The Lost Legacy. Got all the trophies. Made a big giant 38-minute episode about it. Probably a bit too long, if I'm honest. Put in too many cutscenes, but I did want to, I know not as many people played Uncharted Lost Legacy as played Uncharted 4, so I have to do a bit more of the story details. It was nice. I think I liked Lost Legacy's setting the second most of the entire series. The Lost Jungles, it reminded me of Uncharted 1. I like the treasure hunt probably as much as Uncharted 4. This was excellent. It's bright, it's colourful. I like Chloe as the main character. I think she could work for another game. I'd be all on board with that. Sam was finally in the position he should have been all along, not as the co-main character in Uncharted 4, but as the comedic relief that everyone makes fun of. That's his best role. That's the way he is in this game. I liked him in this game, didn't like him in Uncharted 4. Spiritfarer. Oh my goodness, 36 hours just flew by. This is a gorgeous game. I got lost in it every evening for a few hours for, I don't know, a couple of weeks. You can see 80% of the trophies, and look what I'm missing. Discover all recipes, 30 errands, a bus stop, use 50 times. I had a great time at the game, forever fond memories, and if I was to continue for another 5 or 6 hours doing this, taint the good memories. Walk away. Rise of the Tomb Raider, 6 hours played. I don't think that's right either. I think that's another one started on PS4, finished on PS5. 120, what the hell is with these trophies? Good God. I didn't like it as much as the Tomb Raider 2016 reboot. Have no interest in playing Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Last day of June. David, patron, recommended this game. Thank you very much, buddy. I was very sad on Christmas Day playing this. Last day of June, how to describe it? It's a short 3-hour game. It's indie as hell, nice art style. Sad. Yeah, had a very weepy Christmas morning playing this. Thank you very much, David. You bastard. To counteract that, also on Christmas Day, I played Doom straight afterwards. The original, Doom 3, yeah. I got very sad with Last Day of June and went, I need to clear this Doom 3. I'd been meaning to play Doom 3 for a long time. On PC, it's heralded as this massive deal. Finally got around to playing it. It was good. I played on easy, because I'm terrible at shooters. I finished the main game, I'm not doing all the other stuff. 9-hour campaign, blast through it. Good time. What was not a good time, Kentucky Route Zero TV edition. I'd been looking forward to playing this for a long time, hearing stories of this indie game that's been developed over 7 years and 5 episodes. Put it all together for a PS4 release. I got less than 1 hour in and went, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate the way of moving about. I find everything obtuse. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't find any of this interesting. I'm reading an awful lot, but I'm reading about stuff that does not compel me, does not want me to keep playing. I was like, yeah, very sad. Glad I tried it, but not for me. Spider-Man Miles Morales got the Platinum, made a very quick 12-minute episode of Platinum Journey about it. Yeah, the great Christmas setting, that's what I was looking forward to most about covering. It's New York City at Christmas. Just great. And the old post-game grind, not that difficult. Everything is there on the map already for you. It was fine. Recommend playing it. Now, what is not... let me just jump ahead here. Yeah, what is not showing up, people? Yeah, hang on. Yes, so what is not showing up is Metal Gear Solid 4. Here it is. Strange, last played games on PS5 doesn't track PS3, I don't know what way it works, but I did do Metal Gear Solid 4 in the meantime. In between that, I platinumed it on the 3rd of March at 1:47 in the morning. Also, you can see here, cleared Act 1. So that's the 8th of December, I started playing it. The 17th of March, I platinumed it about 3 months later, and then an additional 3 months for post-production. The episode was finished in June. Massive 50-minute long episode of Platinum Journey, a farewell to the PS3 the best way I knew possible. I'm going to try and top it somehow by doing The Witcher 3. NieR Automata, 26 hours played, I got all the trophies. Really fun game. The world they have is bright, colourful, but it's decaying, the humans are dying out, the machines are taking over. I like that. There's a really creepy trophy in this. Here it is. What are you doing? 2B's secret discovered 10 times. You know what this trophy is for? Looking up her skirt. 10 times. Thankfully, in the game, you earn credits. And they have a store that you can buy trophies. So when I played through the game 3 times, get all 3 endings, then I had a bunch of credits, went to the store, went, let's see what I can buy. Turns out I could buy every single remaining trophy, all the collectible stuff, and of course this thing. So I didn't have to do it. I don't, like, why would you put this in your game? Apparently it's in the other NieR game as well. It's just very perverted. So that's why there will never be an episode of Platinum Journey about NieR. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 Campaign Remastered. 26 goddamn hours. Do you know what the estimated time to platinum for this is? About 10 to 15. I'm terrible at shooters, people. The bloody obstacle course and veteran campaign kicked my ass up and down. There's a reason I do a Call of Duty game once every blue moon. The scars run deep. If there's a Modern Warfare 3 campaign remastered, I might do that. This game does end on a cliffhanger. As for the reboot of Modern Warfare, I am interested in the first one. Apparently it's got some, I think, one really cool level, something about a house, which I kind of would like to play. So we'll see. I am softened on it. You know, the first Modern Warfare was legitimately traumatizing. This was terrible in some cases, but I'm feeling okay when I finished it. The recovery time is not as lengthy. I'm open to more Modern Warfare in the future. Not so much Black Ops. If it has multiplayer, I'm not doing it. God of War 3 Remastered, 24 hours played. You could cut that in half. I did 2 playthroughs. You could do 1. Disappointing, unfortunately. I have platinumed this on PS3 already. Going back to it on PS5 with the remastered version, I found the story kind of going through the motions. It is really apparent to me how much better God of War 2018 is. How much more depth there is to the characters, to the gameplay, to the environments. I still have very fond memories of the first game because it felt like a big adventure. This sort of felt like the same. It felt like it was spinning its wheels, and I think it was good that the series ended. And then they did the reboot with a completely new, different style of game. Yeah, that was disappointing going back. The Last of Us Remastered. This is just here because I replayed the game for fun and made a video about it called Replaying The Last of Us. Uncharted Drake's Fortune, that's because there's nothing new there to report. In my hubris, I thought, let's play. So if you're learning a language, it's a great idea to be immersed in as much as possible. Everyone just recommends go live in the country, but if you're not in the country, you can try other things, such as listening to the music of the country, such as watching movies from the country, such as playing games in that language, and the language I'm trying to learn is Spanish. I went, what's a game I know inside and out and I can play it on Spanish and still know what's going on? Spanish speech, Spanish subtitles. Got about 1 chapter in and went, nope. Spanish level is of a 4-year-old. Gotta go back. Watch children's shows instead. Although then I tried to watch Avatar: The Last Airbender in Spanish, which is a 7-year-old, like the audience range like 7 to 11. That's the language. I went, nope, still too difficult. Gotta go lower. I'll get there. I do hope to someday spend 3 months living in Spain and just be around the language 100%. That will gear me up for about a year and a half in South America. Resident Evil 3. Adored it. My goodness. Absolutely adored it. What's all the stuff I missed? Oh wait, hang on. No. That's PS4. There's the PS5. Okay, so I'll go to this one. I started on PS4, got the PS5 upgrade. There you go, all the trophies. I liked it more than Resident Evil 1 and Resident Evil 2. Resident Evil 1 because of the fixed camera, it's nice to play it and understand what it used to be. Resident Evil 2 I felt was a bit too long. Did not care for the sewer section. Resident Evil 3, nice game length. I liked playing as Jill. The sewers were short. And after the first playthrough, I was just no longer needed a guide. Could play it on my own, figure stuff out. Probably took longer than it would for most people at 23 hours, but happy. Can't wait for Resident Evil 4 next year. Old Man's Journey, a nice little indie game. You take an old man, go from left to right. You do a couple of simple puzzles. I think, it says hours played 1. I think maybe an hour 45 was the total play length. It was nice. Load of stuff I didn't do, load of stuff I missed, even very common stuff. Yeah, it was nice. I played it kind of like an hour at a time. It's one of those kind of lean back games, just take it all in. XCOM 2, 18 hours. Oh, it was nice to go back to XCOM after all these years. And I end up preferring XCOM 2 over XCOM 1. Even though XCOM 1 I played so much of, I recently bought it again on PS3, played it and went, nope. XCOM 2's gameplay is way more interesting. So I've done a playthrough. These are all the DLC. So I've done a playthrough, 18 hours, saved Earth, played on easy. However, there's a bunch of psychic class teammates I never used. So I'd like to do another playthrough maybe next year, go all psychic. And then the expansion here, War of the Chosen, basically changes the entire game and is like an XCOM 2.5. Maybe in the lead up to XCOM 3, I'll play War of the Chosen. The Outer Worlds. This was a slog at times. My goodness. I don't understand how on PS5 the loading screens are still that bad. Doesn't make any sense. Interesting worlds, nice characters, nice sidekicks, but it did just start like, oh my goodness, a bit of a slog. I end up, after a certain point, mainlining quests and I'm just going with main quest, ignoring the side quests, because this is, I don't know, it's like, come on. I don't know. A lot of potential. The Outer Worlds 2 will hopefully maximize that potential. I did find it easy to lose interest, and weeks would go by without me playing. I'd return for a couple of nights, stop playing for another couple of weeks, come back to it, eventually decide I'm finishing it no matter what. Once I did, I was ready for it to be over. How many hours played? 22. That was probably over the course of 6 weeks. Will be interested about Outer Worlds 2 though. Titanfall 2, hours played 4, probably 4 hours 50 or something like that. The campaign played on easy. Good fun. Initially started a bit slow, but did pick up, and by the end I was fully enthralled and even a little bit like, no, it's over. They've one fantastic level where you're switching time periods. One time you're in the present, one time you're in the past, and you're doing it mid-jump. Very cool stuff. There will not be an episode of Platinum Journey about it because of the obstacle course. Can't do it, don't have the dexterity for it. Yakuza 0. I wanted to get into Yakuza. I really did. This big, long-running series. Started the prequel, get to know all the characters from the very beginning. I really did want to like this. Wasn't to be. SOMA. I think this is in a previous one. I tried to play it on normal difficulty, got fed up with the monsters, kept hearing stories about how interesting the narrative is. Fine, I'll go back play on story mode where you can't die. Blew my mind, this game. Holy smokes. I don't want to give away too much. I will say there is obvious shortcomings in this game. The gameplay is a bit stiff. It's got weird head bobble on PS4 and PS5. Some of the puzzles suck. Do not feel bad about just looking them up. But, so here's the pitch. If you make a copy of yourself digitally At what point are you no longer you? And at what point do you decide who's the real you? What happens to the copies that are left behind? What happens when someone thinks they're human but they're not? Their body isn't human, but their thoughts are. Their feelings are, if those even are feelings. You get where I'm going? Existentialism. That's SOMA. Play it on story difficulty, you can't die. Great time. Child of Light, I'm just replaying this. I had on PS3, I covered this before. Hours played 2. I won't get all the trophies. I'll just play through the main story. It's nice. It's nice. It's gorgeous. And we're almost at the end. Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. That hours played is incorrect. I know for a fact because I did a big 4-hour play session only the other day. Yeah, 4 days ago. Yeah, I've played way more than 10 hours. I won't go into the trophies, although they'd have stuff hidden, wouldn't they? I don't want to look. I'm doing an episode of Platinum Journey about it. Really enjoying the combat. It took a little bit of getting used to, but now I feel like I'm mastering it, and also I've done enough upgrading to my character that I don't die as often. Getting into a nice rhythm. When I'm not playing Sekiro, I'm thinking of playing Sekiro. I think it's going to be a big old episode of Platinum Journey. In fact, when I finish recording this, I'm going back into Sekiro. Bastion, which is the next episode of Platinum Journey. 16 hours played, sounds about right. It's gorgeous. Great art style, music is divine. One of the few games of soundtrack who I have downloaded on my iPod. I will be doing Transistor as well as Hades at some point. That brings us up to date, ladies and gentlemen, of all the stuff I've done. Plenty of platinums, plenty of stuff I've tried and didn't like, and plenty of stuff I've played, finished and enjoyed. Hellblade sticks out. Astro's Playroom, Dragon Quest XI, some definite highlights. Spiritfarer, probably my game of that entire year. Glad to have finally gotten around to Doom. It's been a fun year of video gaming, folks, I will tell you that. Looking forward to next year, where I'll be playing GTA San Andreas, Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, The Witcher 3, an awful lot of The Witcher 3. Thanks for joining me. Until next year, take care.